We are back, and the lineup is stacked.
Marie, I need your help. Project Odessa. I need you to stop it.
The time has come.
Bless your hearts and hold on to your butts.
What just happened? Like, what is even happening right now?
Sophomore year is gonna be lit.
Oh God, not this shit again.
Ready, and action!
Our stunts this year are incredible. It's bigger than season 1.
It's mind-blowing, the artistry that stunt team brings to the choreography.
You are not students. You're soldiers, and you will fight for the cause.
That was fucking great. That was awesome.
This season, we brought John Koyama, the stunt coordinator on The Boys, over to Gen V. The fights have leveled up because he's not just a stunt coordinator, he's a storyteller.
So like that.
Exactly.
Like that. Okay, great. Okay, perfect. Thanks, John.
This is the seminar room in which Cipher brings the students to test them.
What makes us so special?
Why don't you tell me?
This is basically in the 5th Harry Potter when you realize how fucked up Umbridge is when she does the little torture thing. That's what this scene is where we're like, oh shit, this dean is fucked up.
Good morning, bitches. Who's ready to deep throat my hammer?
What the actual fuck?
These seminars, they're life and death. You're only gonna get better if you can survive.
3, 2, 1, go!
We upped the ante quite a bit as far as action. It was our mission to actually raise the bar.
It's one of the most incredible stunt choreographies that I've ever been a part of. Having that many people in the room, that many wire pulls, but still telling the story and still justifying each beat was amazing.
Fuck yeah. My favorite thing about the sequence was Tate, because he was having so much fun.
This is the most fun, violent, graphic, vulgar, and hilarious show that I've ever been able to be a part of. Run along, sweetie. Things are about to get messy.
Just like The Boys, it's delightfully fucked up.
It all looks really great and badass, and the audiences definitely have a lot to look forward to.
Thank you. Same time next week.
Ready, and 3, 2, 1, lift. And 3, 2, 1, drop.
Surprise, motherfuckers.
And action air.
I think now is the perfect time for Annie and Marie to meet because there's a shared empathy between them that they don't get otherwise. Annie's just been through some shit, and Marie has been through some shit as well. And they're able to align under shared values and under a shared empathy.
I need to go back to school. Why would I ever go back there?
I need your help. It felt like very full circle in a weird way because we watched these characters like Annie and Huey and Marie be the sort of good guys in a very gray world, so they have these gray territories, but seeing them together. I want Annie to have a Marie and I want Marie to have an Annie.
My name is Jonathan Cliff. I was the director of photography on Gen V Season 2. When it came time to prep Season 2, basically we just translated from the Sony Venice 1, which was used in Season 1, into the new, slightly newer realm of the Sony Venice 2 in terms of color. On The Boys and on Gen V, we throw the camera around a lot. It's subjected to explosions, fire, dust, smoke, bodily fluids of all different sorts. If you've seen the show, you might know what I'm talking about. I've never been let down by the Venice or the Venice 2 in that regard. Having the ability to use a Sony BVM monitor and color correction was sort of crucial because the colorist is in LA and I'm in Toronto. The post process is extending the family of the camera and that technology. It kind of makes sense to keep it all under the umbrella of Sony. Why not use the same as the camera and the way that the show is intended to look? The ability to have the consistency of the Sony gear and viewing devices and image creative devices on this end, there's a symmetry there. As a cinematographer, it's amazing to have that ability. Sony technology makes that more possible every day.
God. It's a great question.
Wow, this was
Oh my gosh,
so,
blast from the past.
so long ago.
I remember actually auditioning my friend like 2 weeks before I even got the audition. And yeah, she's like, you should audition for this. I was like, if it's meant to be, it'll be. And then I just sent in a tape. I never heard of the boys. I just watched the trailer and I was like, oh wow, this show is completely unhinged. I can do whatever I want. So I just did like a weird self-tape, and then a month later, they're like, hey, do you want to do a callback? And they're like, hey, we want you. I was like, okay, this is a fast turnaround. So that was like kind of my audition process, except my audition lasted for like 2 hours. So I thought they hated me, but then I got it. So I was like, oh, okay.
I've seen Lizzie's audition. It's fantastic.
Thanks, Asa.
She's like eating and like moving around, and it's awesome.
With the towel on my head, I think. Yeah.
I remember auditioning for Emma first. I didn't really.
You get it?
Did you?
I don't think I did. But it was, I mean, the characters have changed so much since our auditions. I remember sort of like incorporating my like Invisalign in the tape and stuff, and then they sent me another character, and I went for that, and that character no longer exists anymore. But I was been for that for a while, and then they gave me Cate, and yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, after I auditioned for Emma and Cate,
Everyone had to audition for Emma. Yeah.
I did my audition, my first audition. I was late for a flight to New York, and I was like, I'm not going to do this. There's no way. I'm not going in for this. I don't have time. And then someone was like, you have to do it. And I was like, fine. And I did it in like maybe 5 minutes. And I was holding the lines, which I never do. And then I ran out the door and I forgot about it. I completely forgot about it. And then when they called me back in, I was like, they must have made a mistake because I just totally like did not do a good job on this. And somehow they still haven't figured it out.
I remember when you were cast. They kept saying, I was like, did you find Sam? Did you find Sam? They're like, we haven't found Sam. And then when you were cast, I was like, ah.
I remember you called me.
I did. I called them. Yeah.
That was fun. I was working at a restaurant at the time, and Lizzie called
I was so
me.
excited.
I was at the restaurant. Yeah. That was such a fun time.
So I had originally auditioned for Gen V back in, I think it was like 2021, and I think it was a completely different character. I think they were twins at the time. And it was some dummy sides, and I got like a self-tape callback and then heard nothing, and then like no actor should do. I started looking on Deadline because I was a huge fan of the boys and saw that people were getting cast, and I was like, oh, I didn't get it. That's okay. And then I think it was like a year later, maybe a year and a half later, I saw in like mid-April, I got another audition for this thing called Varsity, the boys spinoff, and I was like, no way, are you kidding me? And yeah, and I did the audition, did the director callback, and then they called me on Monday and said, hey, we need you in Canada for 6 months on Thursday. Can you get packed and come up for the table read? And I was there and had just gotten thrown in the deep end. It was cool. It's such a blessing. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a similar experience. I came in later
while you guys were filming. You were in the first week of filming.
Oh, wow.
And I remember getting the sides and not knowing. I had auditioned for the first faction years ago. The same, probably like I think before the pandemic, honestly, when it was different, and didn't think about it. And then I found out Jazz was doing it because we were friends, and so I saw an article thing. I was like, oh, that's great. And then I was really funny. It was like in my radar of like a show because I was like, oh, Jazz booked to lead the show. It's awesome.
Moving on.
And then we saw each other before I booked it. Yeah, we saw each other right before I booked it, which we hadn't seen each other in forever. And then I got the audition, and I
Didn't
not
tell
know,
me.
did not tell you
At all.
No, I didn't know what it was, and there was a picture of Darick attached to it, and I was like, I don't know what this is. Like, am I supposed to be him? Like, they didn't say who he was, what the part was, what was going on. So I was like, what? Who is this person attached to this? What is this photo? I don't know what to do here. Did a self-tape, didn't really think anything of it, and then just did the self-tape. And because I think they were rushed, they were just like, can you come to Canada?
Yeah, and then I saw the call sheet after London had booked the role.
Wow.
I've known London since like 2013.
I sent you an Instagram message and I immediately erased it.
Yeah, I was like, wait, London, I know her. What the fuck? Yeah, so that was how I found out, was by literally the call sheet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super close. Dear friends we were.
I didn't want to jinx it. I was like,
That's
wait till I'm
fair.
in Canada.
That's true. Yeah.
No joke, fam. Things were tough for a minute. After what happened, I needed to take some space for myself and my trauma. But now my healing is complete, which is why I'm so pumped to be back at God U. Honestly, you guys, my journey, my health journey, my mental journey, fuck this.
I think the thing that I was most looking forward to in the world of Gen V this season was to see how these characters all evolve from season one. What these powers do, really, in a metaphorical sense, is it makes you more of who you really are. So I was very excited to see, okay, how does Marie's powers, what do they do to make her more of who she really is, or Emma, or any of the other ones? And so I was excited to see what directions that took, and to find out, how that plays into the boys as well.
I came into season 2 as such a huge fan of the show. I just was like really excited to get to play with all of these people that I was a fan of. Like, how often do you get to do that? Like, go to spring training with your favorite baseball team. These guys are great hitters and catchers, and I could go on with this metaphor not much longer than this.
What about pitcher?
Hell of a pitcher.
Yeah.
Hell of a pitcher right here.
What I was most looking forward to returning this season was just the excitement and curiosity I felt, because when we ended the first season, there was a huge fight. So much went down. I lost my arm. All my friends were against me, and I was very curious to see what the heck was gonna happen. So many there was a huge cliffhanger. I mean, the kids are in Elmira. Like, what's happening? I was just really curious to see what the writers were going to come up with.
I was most looking forward to the stunts, because I got to do so much stunt training and got to speak to Coy a little bit before we started, and he just got me so hyped before we even went in. And so yeah, just knowing that Marie was going to be a bit more hands-on and combat heavy, I was really excited to learn how to throw a really good punch.
I think I was excited about learning, just seeing what happens when the scripts roll in. I feel like we don't get them and we don't really see what's going to happen next. And so every single time we would get a script, it was so exciting to see what they were going to do.
Yes.
Right. I think I was excited to echo what Jazz said. The stunts are always my favorite, but just getting another crack at being able to play Jordan again was something that I was really, really looking forward to.
Honestly, I was most looking forward to just being back in that world, in that environment with all these people. I didn't really quite know what to expect, and when you're we got the scripts as they came out, so we didn't quite know what was going to happen every episode. And getting to watch that unfold in front of your eyes and then be a part of it is always it's quite crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think in terms of excitement, I'm always really excited to see what the crazy writers have in store. But I think for me, excitement wasn't the main emotion. It was just like this responsibility, really just wanting to honor my friend as best as possible. And yeah, Chance is really the beating heart of the show. So to do that was really, really important to me, I think, this season.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey, Marie. You can't stay on the run forever. I need your help. You need to go back to school.
It was a mistake, leaving you. All of you.
This school, it's become a monument to mediocrity.
The new dean, he was at Elmira. Now he's at fucking Godolkin, so something's going on, but we don't know what.
FACTS is resuming a research program called Project Odessa that's spearheaded by Thomas Godolkin. And I need you to stop it.
We're all on the same side here. This is bigger than us.
We need to figure out what the fuck he knows about Odessa.
For Andre.
Let me be very clear. This plan is crazy and I hate it, but I'm in.
You can all level up under the right amount of pressure. Marie, you could be the most powerful suit to ever come out of Godolkin.
More powerful than Homelander. I need answers.
You want to know what Odessa means? This is how you find out.
Cipher believes I'm this weapon. Let's at least use it to do something good.
Sabotage. I want all of this to stop! The time's come. You're stronger than the others. Embrace it.
This makes you one of the most powerful suits in the world.
I'm not any chosen one. Chosen ones are like Harry Potter, Neo, fucking Frodo, fucking Frodo.